Hello everyone, it is Bad Hell 24 here. I'm sorry if I'm not as loud or as enthusiastic as I usually am. My throat's feeling a little off here, but that's not gonna stop us from playing some more Salvation Remake. I'll just have to keep it toned down a bit, so it's not gonna be as energetic as the last parts. But in the last part of Doki Salvation Remake, we continued on with that Yuri, even though it was a little bit weird. Then at one point Natsuki just completely snaps and basically called out Monika rightfully for her lying about Yuri when she said that Yuri didn't want to talk to anyone because she was confident in leaving the club because she was below with the club. Of course, Natsuki did not believe that for a second and called out Monika because Monika lied about the entire thing. And Monika said that she was going to talk to Yuri. And against all odds, Yuri's back in the club. I don't know what Monika said to her to get her back into the club, but she's back in the club. And I'm afraid of what Monika probably said to her to get her back into the club. But when we last left off on Monika. Yes, that's right. We ended in Monika's POV, because today is the day that she's going to get ice cream with Natsuki. So we're seeing this from Monika's POV instead of Natsuki's POV, which is very interesting and a very good choice here, because we usually always see it from the other girls' POVs instead of Monika's POV. So let's see what happens today, and let's see if Monika tries to do anything suspicious to make things worse for Natsuki or her dad. Because I have a sneaking suspicion that Monika is going to do something to Natsuki's dad to make him more aggressive. Anyway, let's begin. I don't remember if I've seen this shape before. Was this always here? I look around at my surroundings. It's still painfully obvious that everything about me is a game, but there's other people around. Yeah, because she said that she wasn't sure what was going to happen if you go to a place that doesn't exist in the game. Because there are places in the game that don't exist, so she was like, this is all a game. There's only so many places in the game that are coded into the game. What's going to happen if I go to a place that is not coded into the game? Because, remember, this is going off of base game Act 1 before Sayori hangs himself. Monika's still self-aware, and Monika still knows that this is a game. But it's chirping. Trees slightly swaying in the wind. What the hell's going on? I continue down the street, following the directions Natsuki gave me. This is the first time in my life that I felt enamored by the world around me. But it's mostly because it's also something new to look at. I would just use code to get me where I wanted to be. And while I wouldn't like to jinx this for myself, not a single glitch, flash, or anything was thought his torment to be. Oh, well, you just jinxed it now, bucko. Pretty soon we're gonna be seeing flashing images and glitches everywhere, and you'll be on your knees in pain. That has to be some sort of joke. I stopped my tracks when I see him really stand in front of me. Natsuki. A guru who's nothing more than your typical tsundere trope. Always denying any sort of emotional connection with just about anybody. She always somewhat annoyed me. Constantly babbling on about her manga, thinking that she can do whatever she wants. I remember having an argument with her on how the club should be handled, even before I started to succumb to my epiphany. But she always wanted to do things her way. So you weren't thinking of ditching me after all. So I have to modify the voices that it's not tough on my throat. So, plus I'm not really good at these voices anyway, so it's like, you know, whatever. I'm not a voice actor. You don't think I'm that mean, do you? Yeah, you have your moments. Now look at it going, I'm dying for some ice cream. Natsuki walks up and stands next to me. She's awfully short now that I really looked at her from this angle. It's kind of funny. So, Monika, what's your favorite ice cream flavor? Mint. It's a little vanilla if I'm being honest. I'm very funny. Wait, is it literally vanilla? A smiling nod. I knew it. You always seem like a vanilla type of girl. Really? What gave you that impression? Oh, I take a lot of online quizzes. Quizzes? Like those personality quizzes? Yep. Most of the boring answers that you probably would have chosen led to vanilla flavor being your favorite. Boring? You think I'm... Oh, you think I'm boring? Oh no, not necessarily. You just give out those vibes, I guess. She gives off boring vibes. Monica will remember that. Monica will remember that you said that to her, and she will make your life a living hell. We know that she did that to Yuri because you tried to get her out of the club. Alright. There she goes again, assuming things about me. You don't know anything about me. You never will. Oh, like, you don't know the real me. I am too mysterious. Yeah, you are. Because you shroud your feelings from everyone, bitch. We know who you are. But the characters don't know who you are because they're programmed to not care about who you are. Besides, Say insisted I get you vanilla anywhere. I just need to confirm it. She did? Huh. I can't believe Say remembers. Even I kind of forgot about it. Maybe... No, that's not it. Huh? That's not what? What's not it, Monica? What were you going to infer? Yeah, now what's it going? Instead, her body moves as it walked side by side. They're natural. Like how any normal person should be walking. Which is what makes it so weird. What do you see, I wonder? Alright, just dead the street and we'll be at the ice cream parlor in no time. Yep, the day variant of this city thing. Natsuki follows close by as we make our way down the street. As I look at all my surroundings, I'm astounded by the amount of people walking around me. It's a strange sight. Because it's all game code. Every single one of them. The problem is it's painfully obvious that it's game code. None of this is real, and yet I'm the only one who knows that. That's what making this entire experience so frustrating. It would be really easy to... Here we are! Clap personals always go first. She said this somewhat sarcastically, but opens it up for me anyway. Thanks. Oh, I know the CG. This is from, sorry. I had a cough there. I had a cough there. Surely. I don't know if I'll ever finish Roots. I don't know if I will ever finish Roots, you know? I dropped that shit like years ago, bro. Stop doing that, and I don't know if I'm gonna ever finish it. And I don't feel like restarting it, so... yeah. As I walk in, and instead of a remote smell nostrils, it smells heavenly, which only makes this even more aggravating. Why is this happening to me? Hey, Natsuki, this isn't really a nursing hall, is it? This is more of a cafe. Ah, there you go again, getting hung up over the details. I just had to call it that. And they were coming for the ice cream anyway. I see. It smells really good in here. Well, it's supposed to smell good in a cafe, Miss Monica. But you wouldn't know that, because all you know is the Literature Club, in-game code, encoding, and Renpai. You don't know anything. But she knows everything, so I mean, you know. Slang! Right? It's awesome. Of course, it doesn't compare to my own kitchen after I make cupcakes. I won't deny that one. Natsuki and I ordered 2 ice creams, one for each of us. So when's Natsuki gonna pop the question? So, Monica, What's wrong with you? What the fuck is going on with you? Why did you lie? And say that Yuri was bored of the club when she clearly wasn't and wanted to come back to the club? I chose vanilla, and she chose strawberry, which was pretty predictable, if I'm being totally honest. Oh yes, everything is predictable to you, Monica, because you know everything, bitch. Am I the only one who's getting those vibes? Like, Monica's more of a bitch in this mod than the OG? And is more of a bitch than most mods? Strawberry, huh? Did your online quizzes get that right too? They did actually, spot on. Do you just let those quizzes make all the decisions for you or something? No, do you really think I'm not childish? Yes, you do. But Monica wouldn't say that to your face. She'll just say whatever this is. You have your moments. I just read about what she told me a few minutes ago. Shh, let's go sit down and eat ice cream together. I don't feel like arguing with you. Don't have to tell me twice. We choose to seat close to the door, but far enough so the sun isn't bothering us. So, I've been meaning to talk about something club related. I register Impact. Because I know for a fact that she's about to ask about manga. Have you decided on being able to be a part of the Ledger Club? Oh. She maintains eye contact. She takes in a spoonful of ice cream. Well, I don't know, Natsuki. Like I said last week, manga's pretty childish in my honest opinion. Oh, come on, you don't seriously think that, do you? Well, the honest truth is I don't really know what to think about it. Oh, see, that's more understandable. I can see how some people would be deterred by the cute art of the color pages. But completely ignoring it or denying its significance in the grand scheme of things is just close-minded and dumb. I mean, technically, manga is a form of literature. It's mostly pictures, but you can still read it like a book. Mangas are still books. At the end of the day, they're still considered books. And biggest thing, they're in libraries. They're available to pick up in a library. Libraries are full of literature and books of literature. Manga is a book. It is in the library. Therefore, I'm gonna have to agree with Natsuki and say that manga is literature. Just from the fact that it is sold in a library. And libraries are where you can find works of literature. Case in point, you're done. Take the Neon Evangelion Genesis, for example. Oh yes, Neo. Yes. Eva Evangelion. That's a manga that deals with some pretty heavy topics. Heck, stuff you'll probably like. But you both seem to do the same way and just keeping a close mind about these things. Alright, I get your point. So then, what is it that you want? Me, personally, I want my taste to be treated just like everyone else's. There's a reason why I wanted to join the club in the first place, you know? Which was... You seriously don't remember? I love the blinking in this thing. I said it in like the, in the second part here, but whoever designed the blinking Dokis did an amazing job with, the blinking. It's not long ago at all. You want people to be able to express themselves through literature. Does manga just not apply to that or something? That's what I find so hypocritical about it. You always push for people to feel free to express themselves at first, but I guess manga doesn't apply. And hey, a little birdie told me that you were looking for a romance manga once. So don't even try to deny it. I can't really remember exactly why, but I remember my face turned hot. It was Siri, wasn't it? That response confirms it. I doubted to see her a little, but seeing you get flustered like that says everything I need to know. But anyway, that's where I go with that. You can't advertise your club that way if you're already letting your personal biases get in the way of other people's interests. Okay, I see what you're saying now. I guess I should apologize for that then. Thanks, but I'd like to see it actually put into action. Let me talk about my manga in the club next week. That's how I'll know you're being serious. Ah ha ha ha. Sure. We continue eating our ice cream in silence. It tastes just how ice cream should taste, I guess. But it feels real. Speaking of manga though, there's this one manga that I've been reading. It's about this girl who struggles to communicate with people. It's super adorable and very relatable at times too. Huh? What's it called? Shoko Struggles to Communicate. I've never heard of that one. Find the nose of that title, huh? Yeah, you could say that. Oh man, you don't understand the sheer of the hype that happens when a manga's getting animated. It's super cool to see characters that have been static for so long come to life on the big screen. Yeah, I can see how that's exciting. She's just going along with whatever the fuck is going on here, you know? Like, she doesn't actually care about what Natsuki's saying. And I know that. I know that Monica doesn't fucking care. Because she's her. Like, she's just going along with it. She doesn't actually care for anything that she's saying. I looked down at my ice cream and suddenly started feeling extremely angry. As Natsuki's voice starts to fade away, I start having tunnel vision. Huh? What am I even doing here? Why are we even doing this right now? See? I knew that she didn't fucking care. All she wants is her end goal. And she will do whatever it takes to get to that end goal. The end goal being, she wants to move with the player. She knows the player exists, but can't get to the player because the player is focusing on the other girls. That is why she said that thing to Sayori in a very early part. That is why she talked to Yuri that way. And I feel like she's gonna talk to Natsuki that way as well. I'm wasting time. Wasting time with this template. This girl doesn't care about me. She can't even if she tried. She's just a stupid tsundere trope. Nothing more. Oh, what? Oh boy. You're not. Well, Monica, you okay? You're not looking so good. Come on, let's go get some fresh air. I can't move. Completely immobilized by anger and fear. And yet, as the soft ends grab mine and hold me up out of my chair, I can't help but feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude. Almost as if my body has been craving this feeling for what seems like ages. Every ounce of my being is telling me to move your hands away. But on some sick and twisted notion, I allow it to hold me up and out of the cafe. Hey, can you walk? You feeling okay now? Yeah. Can we get out of the city? Sure. I know a park that's not too far away from you. Think you can manage? I slowly nod my head. Oh, I know this CG. I know this background far too well. From Memories of Nothing. Or other mods that use this. I don't know any other mods that use this specific CG. I only know of Memories of Nothing. I think that's what it's called. From the M series. God, I miss those mods. See, I know why M left, because he was like, you know, I'm done with it. Like, you know, Fleeting Feelings was his magnum opus. So, I mean, he wanted to leave an high note and just left the community. I mean, I can understand why. Because he worked so long on Fleeting Feelings, building it out throughout multiple mods, and twisting and weaving the story through each mod. You had the first, like, 5 mods, I think? Or 4 mods? You had Don't, you had Somnium, you had... what was it? You got don't. Somnium. Disappearance. And then you had Hippopompic. Then you had Memories of Nothing. And then you had the Hippopompic DLC, which was the Natsuki episodes. Then you had Fleeting Feelings. We have it once again, a place that I never even knew existed. It's almost like all these places are spontaneously appearing before my very eyes. But to everyone else, it seems like this has always been here. Here we are, wasn't too far away, and there's not too many people here either. So what's up? What happened back there? The ice cream wasn't that bad, was it? I lightly smile. No, not that. I didn't say anything before because I wanted to make sure you were okay first. But you gave me a really mean look. At first I thought I said it did something to upset you. I know you're angry. I can see it. You can? It's pretty obvious, quite frankly. I'm mad at you too. I was hoping we could both talk things out and just let off steam together. You've been very stressed out lately too. Everyone at the club has noticed it. I don't know why you felt like you had to lie to us about Yuri. Nor why you'd encourage us to leave a place she really enjoys. So, I was hoping you could get answers about that. I don't want my assumptions about you to be true. How was she going to lie her way out of this one? I look out at the pond in front of me, watching the sun slowly below the horizon. Natsuki, before you continue, I just want to say that I don't want to hear any apologies. Because they shouldn't be for me. Alright. Okay, you're right. I've been stressed out lately. Nothing has been going my way and I'm getting sick of it. So, I guess I just wanted to take control of the situation. I wanted to do what I felt was right. So you thought sending Yuri, a girl who really enjoys the club, away from everyone was the right move? What kind of bad call is that? I know. I messed up, alright? I can't think straight. So, I get that you've got a lot of responsibilities and all. But you wanna know something, Monica? She points her finger directly at me. I can't go, like, high energy here because my throat is, so I can't really do what I did the last part. With, like, yelling and shit. You're gonna need to step up a little bit more. Excuse me? Nah, you know I'm right. I'm sure I don't need to explain it to you. You're the leader of the club. Making decisions like that isn't right for any of us. It's only detrimental. We were all worried as heck because it just seemed like such a sudden and rash decision on both of you. And to make matters worse, Sari needs us all right now. You really thought sending her was a good idea? Yeah, as if. Yeah, tell her. Drag her again. You dragged her in the last part. Drag her again. Okay, I get it. I messed up. Bad. Yeah, you really did. I can only stand in shock and confusion as I try to recover from the verbal onslaught this girl just gave me. It was so raw and full of emotion. She sighs and joins me overlooking the pond. There's a pretty long silence between us. I have no idea what to think of her anymore. But she's no longer the childish girl I've always seen her as. There's a surprising amount of maturity in her character, an amount I wouldn't have expected from her at all. And as her hair flows in light breeze, I think to myself, is there a chance that I could be wrong about everything? I slightly shake my head at the idea. There's no way. Not after everything I've gone through. And everything I've done and wanted to do. Sorry. For what? For lashing out at you like that. You don't need this right now. It's just a club. It's a special place for me. Just like it is for everyone else in it. You made something great here, and I want what's best for it. Don't you? I look down at my hands and fiddle with my fingers. Yeah, that's what I meant earlier. I know you're stressed. But if you'd let me, we can work through it together. We have to. It's Natsuki pauses and visibly winces, as if what she was about to say would give her great pain. Never mind. I won't say anything. You don't need to hear it. Is it about your father? Natsuki's eyes widen. No! What did give you that idea? Sorry, well, I'm the close person after all. Kind of my thing. Scratch my head nervously. I didn't really mean to just outright say something like that. I just sort of came out. Natsuki's body language shifts pretty dramatically and slouches down as she's trying to hide herself. You're treading on some real thin ice here, Monica. Am I? You seem like you wanted to talk about it just a moment ago. She doesn't budge. How about I tell you something? About what? About me. Something about myself. Yeah, alright. Out of Natsuki's view, I slowly move my right sleeve back and gaze at Roland, still somewhat fresh from a few days prior. I never really knew my parents. I don't have any memories of them. Of course, I know I must have had parents, otherwise I wouldn't be standing here right now. The truth of the statement is I genuinely don't know how I came to be. My entire reality isn't real. How am I supposed to know that I did or didn't come out of thin air? I roll my sleeve back down and turn back towards Sayori. Or Natsuki, whatever. Fuck. Oh my god. This is a very low energy part, and I'm sorry. But my throat is like, ugh, you know? She's giving me a look of sympathy that I didn't expect to see. I never do. But I figured, maybe this is a chance to talk about how I feel. About all of my experiences. Even if she's just lines of code. She's still listening. Sometimes, I get these dreams. My mom is there, watching over me, making sure I don't ever give up on my goals. Or, with my dad, helping him plant flowers. I can't help but crack a smile. Sometimes, I play piano for them. God, my toe is... Ugh. I let out a sigh. It's hard trying to explain these memories that I don't even know myself how real they are. Especially to someone who wouldn't understand that even if she did know. But in all those dreams, I can never seem to remember their faces. It just feels like I'm all alone without them. I take a deep breath. It's as if they were never real. Sorry, that probably sounded really weird. Not at all. She responds quickly. I lost my mom at a young age too. I'm sorry to hear that. I used to say sorry to myself all the time too. So that isn't necessary. Natsuki says looks towards the horizon. When she died, my dad, he was never the same. He got more strict, more severe, and never stopped pressuring me. I spent a good portion of my childhood wondering if I was a bad kid. And if I could have done more for her, my mom. Should I have told her I loved him more often? Should I have given him more hugs? I kept feeling sorry for myself, and my dad only seemed to hammer those ideas in. But I realized something. What would that be? She looks down at the ground. On the day she died, I was very little. I barely understood what was even happening. But I stood right by her side. I remember, she looked at me and asked, "Be strong for me. Never let anybody push you around or tell you what to do." I'm still trying my best to live up to that. But even then, I still feel like I did the best thing I could have done for her. I held her hand, said I loved her, and said goodbye. Natsuki looked back towards the horizon and smiles. I followed suit, doing my best to hide the tears that are enough flowing down my cheeks. Why? Why what? Why does it feel so real to you when you know that it's fake? Because maybe, Monica, maybe these characters actually do have feelings, you know? Maybe this world's not as fake as you think it is. Maybe these characters have emotions and have real human feelings and are not scripted to say these things. Must be why you are so surprised to see it when there's scenarios and places that you have never seen before. Huh? You know, this ended up being pretty nice, huh? I totally brought my face and looked back towards her. Yeah, for sure. I think I needed this. Glad to be of service then. Hey, thanks for sharing that with me. I'm glad we could find some common ground and understand each other a bit more. Yeah, that wasn't easy, but it just felt right. I'm still mad at you though. But I'm glad I understand you a bit more now too. Natsuki suddenly pulls out her phone and looks quite surprised. Shoot! I was supposed to be up 20 minutes ago. Natsuki quickly straightens herself out and starts heading back towards her house. Sorry, Monica, I have to get going. Oh, and by the way, Sayori misses you. You should try to hang out with her too. See you on Monday. Wait, what? And just like that, the short pink-haired girl runs off without looking back, leaving me alone with my own confusion and feelings. That was nice. What is reality about myself then? She's so confused about what is happening here. Back to bed. The weekend goes by with LTVs. I caught up on a few assignments, went on the movie with Sayori, and generally had a pretty relaxing time. But there's always that looming sense of doom whenever Monday comes along. I checked my grades online this morning, only to see I'm starting to fail most of my classes now. I let out a sigh and leaned against a nearby pole as I worked with Sayori. Not sure if this whole thing has been good for me. It's the first time I've been truly honest with her about it. But my grades have never been this bad, and blaming it on everything that's happened these last few weeks just sounds so incredibly selfish and crappy. But what else could it be? And if Sayori found out... Good morning! Morning, Sayori. Slept well? Yep, nothing beats a good night's rest. Yeah, you're right about that. Hey, you seem upset. Anything wrong? I'm fine. I guess I'm just a bit tired. You didn't step late playing video games again, did you? Ha, I wish I had that amount of free time. I was up doing a few homework assignments, a little bit stressful, but I got them all finished. Oh, good. What's that going then? Okay, if I'm being honest, say making sure everything okay with everything was said like that was cute? Adorable? What am I even thinking? I shook my head and awkwardly fixed my hair after doing so. We both readjust our bags and make our usual commute. I'm sorry, excuse me. I guess Sayori really knows me well. I can't hide the fact that my face is shut right now. And there isn't much I can do about it other than just trying to keep up with my assignments. Ooh, the cafe. Morning classes go by quickly, which I definitely won't complain about. I walk into the cafeteria with Sayori and point an empty table for us to sit at. What'd you pick for lunch, Bat? Just some torikatsu. Nothing special. You know how to make torikatsu? Yeah, I thought you knew that already. There's still a lot I don't know about you, silly. Ah. Well, since my parents left for overseas jobs, they taught me many different recipes to make for myself. I'm basically the best chef you'll ever know. Just don't let Natsuki said that. Well, I can be the judge of that. If you let me, of course. Huh, sure, Sayori. I pull out my lunch bag and pull out my plate. Wait, I have to heat it up. I'll be right back. I get up and head towards the group, but by the way, it's situated towards the back of the cafeteria. There wasn't a long line or anything, but I still rush over in the hopes that nobody will walk in front of me. Ha! Beat ya! Jeez, Natsuki, you nearly made me drop my food. She quickly opens up one of the microwaves and places a bento box inside. Well, you know what they say, you snooze, you lose. Oh no, whatever shall I do? I say this sarcastically as I put the microwave right next together and place my food inside. Yeah, my point still stands. I guess so. Sarah and I sitting over at that table. You wanna join us? Natsuki glimpses what's another podcast to you for a short moment. Sure, that sounds better than what I was originally saying anyway. Not like I need to sit with you guys or anything. You guys just look like the losers sitting alone like that. Not like it'll help your social status either. She gives me a friendly shove before opening up the microwave and checking on her food. I follow suit and make sure my food's warmed all the way through before heading back to my table. Hey Natsuki, glad to see you again. What's up, Sayori? Natsuki grabs the nearest seat to Sayori and sits herself down. How's your day going? It's as good as it can possibly be, I think. I'm not complaining either way. Glad to hear that. You seem to be in a good mood today as well. I guess I'm just a bit excited for this club meeting. That's right. How did you hang out with Monica go? It went pretty good, I think. She's gonna apologize to Yuri, at least I hope so. And she's allowing me to have her mom in the club as well, so I hope you're all looking forward to that. That's great, Natsuki. I guess you managed to get through to her, huh? I mean, I sure hope so. How's she doing, by the way, like, in general? She's doing okay, I think. She had a moment where we had to step outside for some fresh air, but nothing too serious. Well, this is Monica we'll talk about. She can take care of herself. Yeah. Here, Siri. Give this job before it gets cold. I'll pick up a piece of chicken and place it on her plate. Thanks. As Siri eats, I catch Natsuki looking pretty gloomy after staring down at her lunch. Do you want to try some too, Natsuki? It's seriously so good. Nah, I'm alright. A quick glance at her plate reveals that she's got nothing more than rice and a packet of ketchup. Which confuses me, considering Natsuki's pretty known for being really good at cooking. Guess she just didn't have enough time to prepare her food? Here you go, Natsuki, get my taco! Sarah picks up 2 octopus-shaped sausages and places them on Natsuki's rice. Now we've all shared possible lunches. I understand having enough time to pack lunch sometimes too, so don't worry about it. Thanks, Sayori. Natsuki firstly gets to eat, nearly eating both sausages in a few seconds. See, I knew you were hungry. Shut up, Sayori. Club time? Oh boy, here we go. Club time. Time for some fuck shit to go down. Time for Monica to not apologize. Because you know that's not gonna happen. Or she is going to apologize and not be sincere about it. Blah. Ew, that. What kind of else was that? Today's just one of those days that I don't really feel like coming to a club meeting. Aw, we can call it a day if you like. Nuh-uh. You really said nuh-uh. No, Natsuki really said nuh-uh. Not on my watch, this is my day. Natsuki bunches into the club, looking pretty upset at Sarah's idea. What? Sorry, back, guess you're out of luck. Is that all it takes to change your mind? Sarah suddenly just close to me and whispers into my ear. The truth is that Natsuki's kind of scary. I'm kind of what? Nothing. Say, didn't you want to share something with us today? Yeah, but I'm just waiting for the woman over the out to show up before I get started. Plus, I have to make sure Monica lives up to her promise. Good afternoon. See, Yuri's voice I can do because it's very low energy and stuff like that. And what promise might you be referring to? Hopefully you'll find out in a few minutes. Hey everyone, I hope everyone has a terrific day today. I can't do the thing, so that will have to do for now. Now let's get a little closer to it to not verbally state the obvious. Well, let me see if I can do it. Oh, I didn't really hear it. Cool, nice. I know. I'll get to that. I just want to find the right time to say it. It's a bit hard. If it's about what I think it is, I don't mind waiting until the end. Monica stays silent, almost as if she's struggling to come up with something more to say in response. Anyway, I brought something to share with the club today. And no, it's not cupcakes, that. I guess I didn't have my facial attention as well as I thought I did. Natsuki cheerfully walked over to her bag and pulls out multiple different manga, some of which I recognize and others not so much. Monica and I decided that I should be allowed to do my favorite form of religion in the club as well, and Monica's not looking too happy about that. She was like, sure, fine, whatever. I mean, she just went along with whatever the fuck Natsuki was saying anyway. Like, we know that she doesn't care about anyone. We know that she was just going along with Natsuki because she had to go along with Natsuki. Otherwise, she would break the facade, and Natsuki would start to get very suspicious. It's not fair that everyone else gets to share something and I've barely had the chance. What's this one? I've never seen this one before. Oh, that one that Soko struggles to communicate. It's one of my recent favorites. Natsuki grabs the manga off the desk, gives it so gently as if to avoid getting any folds or creases on the covers. She proudly presents the manga for all four of us to see. The cover page shows a somewhat slender girl in a beautiful drawing on her chalkboard. So, what's this one about? Just a girl who gets to speak of something? Uh-huh, it's super cute. Is it one of those lessons of one manga that doesn't have any real or concrete plot? I'm not judging anything, it's just that I don't really understand the abilities. Oh, I'm not judging anything, but I will judge anyway? Miss Judgy McJudgerson, come on. You know to not judge a book by its cover. Quite literally, in this case. Quite literally, you are judging the very book by its cover. Quite literally. Well, it certainly sounds like I'm judging it right from the start. To answer your question back, yes, that's basically it. And to answer your theory, there actually is a lot of depth in this that even shocked me when I first started reading it. The manga does a tremendous job at showing how tough social anxiety can be, and how can you often misinterpret it as them acting like they're above all their peers. Which is something that Yuri deals with. The story could relate to you, Yuri. Maybe you should read it. She is unhappy, though. The only one that's happy in this situation is Sayori. Okay, come on. Shoko Komi, the main character, is the one who really struggles to communicate with others. Well, I could have gotten that much. Shoku fails to communicate. Struggles. But it's not that she doesn't want to, or is depressed about it at all. After getting help from a new friend, she becomes determined to make 100 friends. So determined, in fact, that she can't help but root for it. She tries her hardest to break past that barriers to struggle with her whole life. Yeah, it's a sci-fi manga for sure. It's full of key moments of social comedy that might not be for everyone. But its message, the whole idea that you aren't defined by your weakness of ailments, is a message I'm sure everybody can really grab a hold of. I waited to say this for like longest time during the series, but this feels like a completely new mod. It's the same way that I felt when playing Exit Music Redux. It feels like a completely different mod, while still retaining the same sort of base plot of the OG. Like, it's still the base plot of the OG Salvation, but it's just told in a brand new story. Which is why Natsuki gently but swiftly kisses the manga to his chest, causing it to jump a bit. I want you to read it. You know how I feel about manga in general. I'm afraid I won't be able to. I'm afraid I won't really be able to appreciate it as much as you'd probably like me to. Just don't think about it too hard. Give it a shot, and then you can let us know what you think next time. That's all I did at this club, isn't it? Natsuki's right, Yuri. Part of the talk here and I had the other day was all about having an open mind and willing to try out new things. Well, you see, manga isn't exactly unfamiliar to me. I've had some history with the medium in the past. Well, great, then it should be even easier for you then. Yuri only thought some plants to swiftly kiss the manga and holds it close to her chest. We'll start engaging more of Natsuki's manga showcase, talking about various manga that I'm familiar with, and then some that Sarah was surprisingly familiar with as well. While I was more familiar with the action-focused ones, such as Attack the Titans and Yellowhead Ninja Adventures, she recognized manga such as Girl's Final Tour and Ordinary Life in the West. So yeah, well I don't like to take on too many manga at once. It's nice to have other things to turn to if I'm feeling a certain way, you know? I'll admit it. Your commentary on Attack the Titan sounds like something I'd actually enjoy reading. Why don't I get through this one first, of course? Yeah, that was super fun. I'm not super big on manga myself, but I've read a few here and there. It's just super cool to find your passionate side. I agree. I mean, I've never been one to shy with some manga, but I've always used to think it didn't really belong with this club. And that's what I'm trying to fix. And by the sound of things, I seem to have done a good job. Yeah, you did great. It's awesome to see you take the initiative to make the club even better. I had a good time as well. I look forward to whenever you decide to do this again. Maybe we can all pick and choose on what manga to bring and discuss. This part has gone surprisingly well without any fuck shit happening besides that weird moment with Monica and Natsuki in the cafe. I'm worried. I'm worried and frankly, I'm terrified. It's not really thinking that I used to be into romance manga anyway, so I guess that wouldn't be so bad to see. Nothing to be shy over, for what it's worth. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't stuff that most people find interesting. Hey, you can't talk about the kind of material in the club. But, hey, it's not like that, dummy. Anyway, yeah, bringing you some manga. Sounds cool. Yeah, this is awesome. I really did have a lot of fun doing that. I don't really get any opportunities to share with my other friends about manga or anything like that. Why is that? It's no big deal. We all have things we just can't really talk about with different people, you know? Yeah, I understand that completely. So, like how I can't really talk to you about girl stuff. Sure, dude. You can put it like that. By the way, dude, please take care of that manga I'm letting you, alright? Because I swear, if I see just one crease, you have nothing to worry about. It's in good hands. I'll tell you about my early impressions as soon as I get the chance. Great! And I guess we're done with today's meeting, yeah? No, there's still half an hour left until it's over. Oh, well, I was saying I didn't really feel up for a full club meeting today, so how about we cut it short? Why? Need to be getting somewhere? Nancy doesn't respond. She pulls out her phone and gives it a quick, concerned glance. Yeah, I can't stick around for very long today. Can you get somebody back up my manga? I'd really appreciate it. Don't worry, friend. I can put them in the closet for you where they'll be safe and sound. Ah, right. That's a good idea. Thanks, man. Just be careful with them, alright? The same thing I told Yuri goes for you as well. Yes, ma'am. Natsuki leaves a little bit in a hurry, leaving all of the manga for you and probably the rest of us to take care of. Something on your mind, Yuri? Oh, nothing. Sorry. Okay, what's with the awkward silence? Hey, don't act like you went to mind with the idea in the meeting early. What? Where's that carrying attitude you haven't before? You're just acting now. I'm not. I'm being 100% serious. Ah, so that thing you said about ending the meeting early for my sake was a lie? No, I just want to look out for Monica, okay? Say it since with such speed, it's nearly impossible to understand her. Well, if this is something you two already discussed beforehand, hey, mind to keep you here if you want to leave a little early. Besides, it's just not to go club. You're free to come and go as you please. I sneakily glance at Yuri, who still seems to be within her own mind at the moment. Guess I couldn't help but think of her after hearing what Monica said. Come and go as you please. Don't have to tell me twice, I'm genuinely beat. Oh, I didn't mean anything by wanting to leave early today, Monica. Just thought you should know. Oh, no, of course not. But thank you for telling me anyway. That's nice of you. Anytime. Ready to get going, Sari? Oh, fine. Let's go. Let me put away Natsuki's manga first. Then we can head out. Phew, piece of cake. Let's get going, then. Yep. You should not get on Monday to put some of the manga out of order. Oh, she will definitely mind. Well, let's fix them. Put my arms over the air and let it loud and hard yawn. Yeah. Nah, I'm good. Say gives me a stern but pleading look. Alright, we'll show up early, pick them up before she gets here. Is that alright at least? Works for me. I sigh as he reaches out to him to walk around with mine. I happily take it and we walk out of the club room, leaving Monica and Yuri to their own business. It wasn't intentional, but getting those two alone was probably the best outcome for them to really work things out. I just hope it all turns out okay. I hope those two still have everything they need to. If there's anything that will listen to Monica's problems, it's Yuri. Oh, really? What's that? Yuri likes to listen to people talk. She's not one to interrupt you or anything. Oh, I guess that makes sense. I'm sure things will work out between them. I hope so. So, wanna head to the cafe? It's been a while since you and I have been there, hasn't it? You mean the... Yep, the one a few blocks down. You know the one. That sounds like an amazing idea. Let's go! Oh boy. Here we go. I know what's coming next. Okay. Here we go. The moment we've all been waiting for, the talk with Yuri. I slowly open my eyes. No glitches, no static, no flashes. It's just me and her. Whew. So, that manga Natsuki gave you. She told me about that one. She seemed pretty excited about it. She even talked about you when she brought it up. Yuri doesn't respond at all. Instead, she pitches a little before gathering up her stuff and preparing herself to leave. Yuri? Yes? What is it? Well, I think it's about time I apologize for what I said to you last week. Ah, I see. That's alright. I forgive you. You do? I've never been one to hold a grudge. Oh, it's commendable. I scratched my head nervously. If I'm being honest, I expected you to be angry with me. Hold on. Well, I'd be lying if I said I was angry at some point. But I immediately began to wonder why you said all those things. How did you even know that I did these things to myself? I began thinking, how much do I really know about you? You really don't know anything. I guess I've only showed you what I wanted to show you. That wasn't you that week. I know it wasn't. How would you know that? You've always been that person that inspired me to do great things. To reach my full potential and work towards it. I refuse to believe that the Monica I know would have genuinely meant what she said that day. If that makes any sense. Don't worry. It makes perfect sense. I don't really have a proper explanation as to why I did what I did. It's become pretty clear that something's going on. And I'd like to know what it is. We all would. I look down at my hands. I don't know where to begin. It's, Monica? Oh, God. Her voice is muffled. My hands begin to shiver violently. It's very hard to... Oh. I suddenly was feeling my legs and fall over. I feel too long to go and hold me up. Was I about to fall? I don't even know what just happened there. Oh, the effects! I slowly opened my eyes and realized I was sitting down in the chair at the front of the club room. Are you okay? Do you need to call the emergency services? No. That isn't necessary. Neither of us speak for a short while, but it seems like ages. She's probably worried about me. But why? I still don't understand why. Something's happened to me. Something that I don't really think I'm ready to talk about with anyone. But what I did last week, that was wrong. And I realize that now. I don't really know what else to say. You've got a lot going on in your life, don't you? And maybe you just thought what you did was right, even if you weren't entirely clear on that. Say you told us that you tend to be really on yourself when things don't go your way. I can't really say that I know how that feels. Is it really possible that I've just been wrong about everything? Yuri awkwardly avoids making eye contact with me, but Neil's down so we're at a level with each other. Are you sure you don't need to call for help? I think you nearly fainted there. That's not necessary. But, would it be too much if I asked for you to... No, actually, maybe that's not such a good idea. It's okay. Were you going to ask me to walk home with you? Oh, yeah, I was. I slowly get up from my chair. Having experience with these fainting spells in the past, I'm able to stand my own feet with relative ease after a short time. Despite this, Yuri still grabs my arm onto my own helps me stand upright. Strangely, just like enough to get me up, I feel comforted by her touch. It's something I've desired for so long. But how come I'm only starting to feel it now? Can you walk okay? Yeah, I'll manage. Yuri, gracefully as ever, places the bag around her shoulder and allows me to walk out of the clubroom first. Thank you, Yuri. Okay, well, I think I'm going to end it here. Because my throat is feeling blah. And I really feel like I can't really go any longer. So, we're gonna end this part here. Yeah. I don't really know what to say here other than I will see all of you in part 7. I think part 7's up next, yeah. I don't know. Goodbye, I'll see you in the next part.